this machine with the latest I/O. It has 2 Thunderbolt ports, 2 USB 3 ports, and 1 HDMI port. With all of this performance, the new MacBook Pro gets up to 7 hours of battery life. And it's only 0.71 inches thin. That's 25% thinner than our previous generation MacBook Pro. And it weighs just under 4.5 pounds.
The new MacBook Pro would seem to be a complete contradiction. It's built for extreme levels of performance, but at the same time it's remarkably portable. To create it, we rigorously question the ways in which we've designed and built our portable products in the past. One of the most significant challenges was completely changing our approach to the design of the display. By building the layers of the display into the unibody, we actually eliminated the need for a separate cover glass. And without the additional layers, without the distractions, you're just completely immersed in your content. By not purchasing standard parts, but by designing and engineering components from the ground up, we can create a product that is more elegant and that's more efficient. And there are many design innovations in the new MacBook Pro that users won't actually see, but they'll certainly experience. For example, the thermal system, which enables the machine's incredible performance, operates in a way that is nearly imperceptible to the user. Air is pulled into vents and propelled through sculpted cavities by fans with asymmetrically positioned blades. In most fans, the blades are positioned symmetrically, which creates a single identifiable frequency. We positioned ours asymmetrically to spread the sound over a variety of frequencies, which makes it seem quieter and less intrusive. Every part of the enclosure makes a contribution that directly benefits the user. The vents are also part of the structural system, creating strong beams that actually increase the rigidity of the overall product. It truly takes an obsessive approach to make a product this meticulously designed and engineered.
We've been able to optimize the software to take full advantage of the Retina display, and the results look simply amazing. Aperture on the new MacBook Pro is a total game changer for photographers. They can now zoom in and see 4 times more of their image with pixel-for-pixel accuracy, and fine-tune even the smallest details. Photographers have never been able to work on images with this level of precision. Final Cut Pro 10 takes full advantage of the system's power and capabilities. So you can now stream up to 9 camera views simultaneously, or view full 1080p video right in the project viewer, and have plenty of screen space to spare. No other notebook comes close to this type of performance.
With the new MacBook Pro, we set out to design something extreme. And this led us to rethink everything about our process, everything about what's essential to a notebook. And that meant that we could design the very best computer for today and for the future.
So the next generation MacBook Pro with Retina display. Let me tell you about its starting configuration. Of course, you can configure other items as well. It begins with that Retina display, a 2.3 gigahertz quad-core i7, a full 8 gigs of 1600 megahertz memory, NVIDIA GT 650M with a full gigabyte of onboard video memory, 256 gigabytes of that fast flash storage, full 7 hours of battery life, and under 4.5 pounds, starting at $21.99. And of course, you can configure it even beyond that. Yes. So, we are proud not only of the incredible quality of the products we make, but also our work to make them environmentally friendly as well. So I want to make sure we bring up this checklist as we have in the past. It is now ENERGY STAR 5.2, arsenic-free, mercury-free glass, BFR-free, PVC-free, and of course the glass and the high-grade aluminum is really desired by recyclers. So we're really proud of how hard the engineering team works on this aspect as well. So the new next generation MacBook Pro with Retina display, it is the future, and the best thing is it's going to start shipping today. So now that completes our notebook lineup. A great update to MacBook Air, great update to the existing architecture, MacBook Pro, and for the first time, the high end of our line, the new flagship, the next generation MacBook Pro with Retina display, it's simply the best computer Apple has ever made. Well, next, we'd like to talk to you about OS X, and I'd like to bring up Craig Federighi to do that. Thank you.
Good morning. So let's talk about OS X. We're on our 8th major release of OS X, continuing more than a decade of combining the power of Unix with the simplicity of the Mac. And the Mac has been doing great. We have 66 million Mac users now, triple what we had just 5 years ago. Our latest release is Lion. And Lion was the first release distributed electronically via the Mac App Store, making it easier than ever to purchase, download, and install OS X. And the results have been fantastic. We've had 26 million copies shipped to date, making it our best-selling release ever. In fact, 40% of OS X users are running Lion. And that's a level we achieved in just 9 months. As a basis of comparison, Windows 7 took 27 months to get to that same level. And now, less than 1 year later, we're here to announce Mountain Lion. With Mountain Lion, our mission remains the same: to deliver the world's most advanced operating system for notebook and desktop computers, with an interface optimized for multi-touch trackpads and mice. And at the same time, Lion makes it more natural than ever to work with the other new devices in our lives. Now, Mountain Lion is a major release with over 200 new features. And this morning, I'd like to detail just 8 for you. And we're going to start with iCloud. Now, since its introduction in October, iCloud has taken off like a rocket, with 125 million registered users. With Mountain Lion, we had the opportunity to build support for iCloud right in. So when you sign into your new Mac with your Apple ID, we automatically configure all of these applications to work with iCloud. And so whether you're working in your mail, with your contacts, your calendar, all of your content is up to date across all of your devices. And with Mountain Lion, we introduced 3 great new apps optimized for iCloud. Messages, which brings iMessage for the first time to the Mac, Reminders, and Notes. But we're also bringing integration for your document-based apps in Mountain Lion with a feature we call Documents in the Cloud. Now, Documents in the Cloud does 2 important things. First, it provides a simple new way to access and organize your documents. When you launch an app like Pages, it comes up with a document library of all the Pages documents you have in the cloud, organized chronologically, so the newest ones are easy to find right at the top. And second, Documents in the Cloud makes these document libraries available and up to date across all your Macs and all of your iOS devices. Now, we've adopted Documents in the Cloud on all of our key document-based applications, like Pages, Numbers, and Keynote, and system apps like Preview and TextEdit. And we have a developer SDK so that developers can add the support in their apps as well. Well, that's iCloud, and I'd like to give you a quick demo now. So this is our first look at Mountain Lion. You see we have a gorgeous new desktop image and a beautiful new glass dock. You'll notice a couple new items on that dock, including a new Reminders app. And this is really handy if you're taking to-dos for yourself on the go. You can find them all automatically right here via iCloud. You can use multi-touch gestures to page between your reminders. And we support location-based reminders for the first time in the Mac. So now, for instance, when I arrive at work, I'll get a notification from my dad to send him a Father's Day card. And I just miss a notification, they just fly away. Now we have a great little notes app in Mountain Lion as well. So all the notes I take on my iPad, they're available right here. We support, of course, images and links. And of course, you can open up notes in separate windows if you want to keep them around on your desktop for easy access. But I think the really huge one here is messages. Because with messages, we brought iMessage to the Mac. So now if you're sitting using your Mac and your phone buzzes with a new iMessage coming in, well, you can respond right on your Mac. And all of the conversations that you had while on the go, well, they're up to date right here. Creating a new conversation is super easy. You just start typing the name of one of your contacts, and you can send them a message to their phone, via Apple ID, or via other legacy chat services as well. And iMessages can have, sorry. It's all about iMessage, come on. So iMessage lets you send rich messages with images, attachments up to 100 megs in size, and even HD video. And that's iMessage. Next, I want to show you documents in the cloud, because it makes it really easy to find the documents you're looking for. So if I want to find Numbers documents, where would I go? Well, I'd launch Numbers, of course, and I'm presented with my document library right there with all my Numbers documents. If I want to get at PDFs, for instance, launch Preview, and there are all of my PDFs. And if I want to add a document to that cloud library, for instance, one in my download stack, I can just drag it right in. Now it's available across all of my devices. Now I'm going to launch Pages, and I'm working here on a poster, so I'm going to open that up. Now it turns out, of course, because this is in my cloud library, that it's also available to me on my phone, where I also have a copy of Pages running. And so here on my phone, I can actually not only view, but also make changes to this document. And what I want you to do is watch what happens on the Mac as I actually go in here and go into my photo roll, make a change, replace the picture, and the Mac will actually update automatically for me. There it is. And that's just a little preview of life in Mountain Lion with iCloud. Next is a feature I think you're really going to love, Notification Center. It's coming to the Mac. So sometimes when you're using your Mac, it can decide that it has something to tell you. And in the past, each application had its own unique way of getting your attention. And some of them were somewhat disruptive. Well, with Mountain Lion, we've replaced all of this with a consistent and elegant system based on banners and alerts. So banners slide down from the top of the screen right there into the upper right-hand corner. And if you ignore them, they just slide out of the way. But you can always get back to them with 2 fingers from the right-hand side of your trackpad. You can slide out and reveal Notification Center with notifications from all of your applications. And when you're done, you just slide it back. Now, alerts are for things that you want to make sure you don't miss. So they come in the same elegant way, but they stay around until you dismiss them explicitly. Now, sometimes you may be doing something where you don't want to be interrupted by notifications. And Notification Center provides a nice little switch so you can temporarily disable those banners and notifications. And if you're presenting and you connect to a projector, we'll do it for you automatically. So that's Notification Center. Next up, dictation. We're bringing dictation to the Mac. So everywhere on your Mac where you can type, you can now talk, and the Mac will do the typing for you. And because it's built into the system, it works everywhere. You can talk into your Facebook webpage if you want, or even in third-party applications like Microsoft Word. That's dictation.